It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1892, recorded Tuesday, July 12th, 2022. A real good show. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, Dickie D has the last leftover gadget from Pepcom. He also shows us how to make a breakfast sandwich. I take over one of the normal gadgets plus a crappy corner. All next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is, head of GR, Gadget Resources, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
Doing good. None of these Amazon gadgets want to get called into the GR's office.
Oh, did you visit Dollywood? I'm looking at your shirt.
I did a while back. Yeah.
Where is Dollywood?
You know, everyone is asking that question. And nobody knows. No, it's, where?
Is it in Nashville?
Near, I think it's Knoxville?
Knoxville? It's in a ville. Could
It's
be
in a
Nashville, could be Knoxville.
Where is Dollywood? You know, I remember driving there, but I don't remember.
Crispy Bacon says Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Pigeon Forge, absolutely. Pigeon Forge
it is
correct. Yes. Pigeon, and the whole area is very well developed, very nice. It's great. There's a few towns that moonshine is really big. So there's like 5 moonshine distilleries around. You got escape rooms. You got all sorts of stuff. It's a ton of fun. Yeah, and it's Eastern Tennessee. Here we go. I'm zooming out on my map.
And what brought you there? Did you just make a trip because you wanted to go there?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You know, once you're a big enough fan of Disney, you got to check out the competition. You know, you got to see what else.
Okay.
Compare. It's really it's insane that it's a theme park over about Dolly Parton. Like that is just I think that there was like a short window where it's like Elvis, Dollywood, and I'm trying to think of the King of Pop, Michael Jackson. Like he kind of had like a weird theme park. I guess he had a zoo. I guess I'm adding the two together. But yeah, it's really good.
Did it have like rides? Did they have like
Yeah, they have lots of roller coasters. They have a few they have obviously concessions. It's way better than like Six Flags. Like Six Flags is like trash compared to it. They have nice concessions. They have a few like food items that are specialty, like the cinnamon bun. You get this like, it's a cinnamon loaf, really. It comes in its own tin with tons of icing on it. It's probably 1 million calories. It's so good. They have a train, just like Disneyland. And it's funny. It's real coal. And they warn you, if you get a burning piece of coal in your eye, it's fine. You know, it may hurt a lot, but you're fine. There's no reason to pull the stop bar. Keep on going. You'll deal with it. Your body will push the coal out of your eye. Totally fine. And I'm not joking.
Crispy Bacon said that Dolly bought a bankrupt park.
That's perfect.
And then rebuilt it.
Yeah.
In the 1980s.
It's a really cool place. And they have, obviously a ton of nods to Dolly Parton. Like they have her tour bus there. They have a museum basically for her there. But even if you weren't a big Dolly Parton fan, it's just a fun time. It's just nice. And so, yeah, it was a ton of fun.
That's great. That's great.
Gatlinburg was where I was thinking. Gatlinburg, and there's I cannot read most of these towns. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Sevierville. I remember that. Sevierville was near there.
Sevierville.
Yes.
I don't want to live in Severe. I want to live in Comfyville.
Comfyville. Another thing that they do is a lot of dinner shows, and that is like a whole market of you didn't realize there was so much competition in the dinner show market, but you can see Dolly Stampede. You can see like a thing of, oh gosh, what are those two hillbilly families that fought over a pig?
Oh, like McCoy's.
Yes, Hatfield and McCoy's. Yeah, they have a dinner show. What else? Who else is a dinner show? I'm probably sure there's probably the Renaissance show. Anyway, yeah. So if you want to eat dinner and be entertained, that's like there's a whole side market just for that too.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a fun time.
Anyway, yeah, we should mention that we're taping this at a strange time.
We are.
I called Chad in a panic yesterday because out of the blue, they started digging up the street and it was loud. So we got together and I brought a Chromebook into my back apartment and we hooked it up and we had like a standby plan. And last night I made a little 40-second video to show you what was outside my door. So let's just show that. Okay, so if you want to know what all the noise is in the background, this is Disneyland Studio. That's the actual studio. And now let's go over to the street. And this is the zone where they're digging up. So they could not be more direct. Okay, actually, I guess they're more to my neighbor next door. All right. So this street was paved, beautifully paved, I don't know, 6 months ago. And now they're opening it up again. I don't know, maybe for Con Ed cables. Anyway, that's what the noise is.
I think your neighbor is switching to oil. That's the problem.
Well, so I get up this morning and I'm thinking, and Dennis and I had a backup plan. We had movers pads ready.
Oh my gosh.
We could just use the studio.
I mean, it sounded like it was a full 48 hours of scrambling to try to make sure the noise didn't ruin the show.
Yeah, and then I go out and everything is gone. There's a big steel plate. The steel plate you saw in the picture, they put down last night. And that crane was still there. That video was just before I came walking the dog about 8 o'clock. And this morning, everything's gone and cars are parked there again. And what I love is that all weekend, there were banners everywhere. You can't park here Tuesday. So what they did, they came in Monday and moved everything, all the cars, and dug up the street, covered it over, and left. So,
and it'll be now. So I assume there's the steel plates still.
The steel plates are over there. But you know what? It's possible that the way the city works is that they hire one company that has to dig that hole,
right? And
then the company whose hole it is comes in. I don't know. The water department or Con Ed. I don't know. And then I guess they'll come back another day and fill it. But by then we'll be back on our 7:30 p.m. schedule, and it won't matter.
Also, by then probably the Boat Basin Cafe will be open, and you can park your boat at the dock again. It'll be 5 years from now.
Yeah, lots of luck with that. Anyway, should we jump into gadgets?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so last week in the chat room, I was showing some videos from Pepcom. And in the background of one of them, you could see the Kodak booth. And I forgot to remark to the guy in the chat room. He said, "Oh, the Kodak booth, what are they showing?" And then someone else typed, "Is Kodak still around?" Well, Kodak is around in pieces, okay? A lot of Kodak has been licensing to a company who builds Kodak products. But at CES years ago, when they thought people would buy a new 8mm sound camera for $3,000.
Yeah.
I said, "So are you a licensee?" And he goes, "No, we're the real Kodak." I said, "Are you up in Rochester?" We are. I think that thing just died. But anyway, this is what they have, and I like this a lot. So let's take a look.
See, 8mm film, remember? And I assume this is a way to convert?
Digitize, yes.
Digitize.
Digitize. So this is our Kodak Reels, and it is our 8mm film digitizer. So it takes 3-inch, 5-inch, and 7-inch
and that's
reels.
a 7-inch reel, right?
Yeah.
Because
And
I
we
had
are
that
in-
when I was a kid.
And we are in the process of bringing out another one that's going to also take 9-inch.
Wow.
Yes. And this one is on sale right now, actually. So this is $219. You can find it on Amazon.
That's very reasonable.
That is
Now, do you, as you run it, could you stop and like take a still
you
picture?
You can stop, you can rewind, you can fast forward if you wanted to. Yes, and I don't know if you can take an image. That I would have to double check.
Okay.
But you can stop, you can rewind, you can fast forward, and it takes about 2 frames per second. So let's say you wanted to digitize about a 5-inch reel of film, it would take you about 2 hours.
Oh, okay. So you just set it up
You
and
just
leave.
set it on, and then it does it on its own process. Yeah.
Now, when the reel is done, can you also watch movies on this?
It can record, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yep,
okay.
it does have a recorder if that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to record instead.
Okay. And the menu, what are we looking at here? Are these?
I will show you.
Are these all the?
These are ones that we have saved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are ones that we've already uploaded and we have saved just to show people how they work. But you can see when you go to the menu, it'll let you can go to your recordings, you can rewind, you can fast forward. So you just have to go and based on what you're going to be choosing to do.
Okay. Now I assume there's no sound involved because
there is no sound, but we are working on that.
Oh, okay, okay.
We are, but yes, but there is no sound involved in this one.
In
right
this unit,
Yes.
okay. And this is called the
Kodak Reels. So that is REELZ.
it's great.
And you can find it on Amazon. Just type that in. It'll be $219.
I like it. I like it. Thank you.
Of course.
And then there's a tiny bit of
Great. I will bring back my old memories.
There's a tiny bit of B-roll at the end here that Lon had shot. So it's a really nice screen. It's a 5-inch screen. And those buttons on the top, you can, to a degree, adjust exposure, sharpness. You can do a little color changing around. You can pick the type of film that you have put in the machine. And also, she says $219, and then she quickly says $299, and it is $299. But I got an ad from B&H Photo yesterday advertising this at $399.
What?
And at Target, it's $599.
What?
Yeah. And Critchfield, it's $399. The manufacturer's list is $399, but it is $100 cheaper over at Amazon. And I had to look it up. There was a sound version of 8mm. You never even saw 8mm film, right?
I did. I took a film course, and I guess it was Super 8. So yeah, we shot on.
Oh yeah, Super 8. Okay.
On 8, yeah. One thing in my entire life has ever been on 8mm. I don't think I ever saw the footage. Like, we shot it, they sent it off, and I probably never saw it.
Okay.
So
well,
yeah.
The reason I like this is back when I was doing Match Game is I kept a 8mm film camera in the locker up at NBC. And when we had fun people on like Betty White and Van Johnson and Jane Mansfield, I shot little 30 and 40-second videos of them, and then I made it into a satire on a musical. Then, of course, the film started the splices were letting go, and I want to have it, digitized.
Yeah.
And I was so worried about this. So at a PepCom show, there was a company that did digitizing, and I explained, and the guys, I said, if this was ever lost, he said, send it overnight FedEx. Send me the tracking number. I will wait for it to arrive. I will personally digitize it. He said, this is so unique. We're just going to do this project for free because just to be able to see this video will be astounding. So they did, and they were very careful with the video, and I got the video back.
That's
But
the type
with
of person
this
you
kind
want handling
Yes.
the CEO of a digitizing company. Who
Yes, to
he's obviously so into this that this is just straight up his alley. You know, he just loves that.
Exactly. But now with this, if you have pictures of grandfather, things that are irreplaceable,
Yeah.
and you worry that you're going to send them out and somehow it's going to be...
Some teenager's going to be smashing it into some digitizer.
Exactly. What is this?
Chewing on
we don't need
popcorn,
that.
getting it all
man.
over.
What do we need with this old man here?
Exactly.
So now you can digitize them at home.
Yeah, that's
Kodak
great.
Reels.
That is awesome.
Called.
That is really cool. Okay, well, I took over the next gadget.
Yes, a Chad Extra.
So I recorded a video. Let's jump in.
Excellent.
Hey, Diggity! I'm here with a Chad Extra. This one is the chipstick. This is a device, kind of chopstick-like, but it's not for food. It's not for dinner. It's more for snacks. So here is the whole gadget. And you might think, okay, you hold it like this, between your thumb and your index finger, but that's not how the Amazon page shows it. It shows it between your middle and index finger, and this will allow you to pick up items that you don't want to get your fingers dirty with. So I have this big old bowl of popcorn, buttered popcorn. I don't want the butter on my fingers. I can just come in here with the chipsticks and snag a snack. This would work also great on something like Doritos or on Cheetos, where I'm constantly getting residue on my fingers and I want to avoid that. Works great. Now, it doesn't really allow you to get handfuls of stuff. Maybe this is good at portion control as well. One at a time with the chipstick. So there you have it. A very simple but effective way to make sure you're not getting dirty while you're snacking.
That's pretty clever. I could have used that as a what the heck is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
You look like
definitely.
Edward Scissorhands.
I'm coming for you. I wonder if I could pick up bugs with this too. Not too expensive, $12.99. So here they show, using your phone right after, so you're not getting your phone all dirty. Gaming.
That's pretty,
with it, reading a book. I like it. To be honest, I really, really like it.
It's very clever.
Yeah, it is, and it is funny. I'm actually using my mouse right now with it still on. It's very comfortable, very easy.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
To just leave it on, and you have basically full range of motion, and then you still have them to pick up whatever you need. I think it's great. I really
and
like
a mini back scratcher.
Exactly. Yeah, you just got to get. I'm sure that my cats would really love these. One thing I didn't search and didn't look to see is if it's machine washable.
Oh, okay. Oh, that would be good.
Let's see. It says washing your hands free of chip powder. No. Dishwasher safe. No, wait, no, that's a different. That's a different gadget. I'm not seeing anything mentioning it. Also, the packaging is not in English. Oh, there is English. I only read the top of it. Do not boil product. Oh, it is recommended to wipe with dry dishcloth to keep it dry. Okay. Thank you for telling me about that. It does not mention if it can be dishwashed or not. May want to hand wash or get two.
It'd be easy to just run under the faucet.
See if it melts. There you go. Okay, so that was my extra little gadget. Oh, one thing before we move on to your third gadget, I did want to mention, you mentioned Kodak. Do you know Smarter Every Day, the YouTube channel, very popular YouTube channel? He, as Dustin, he has this ability to just get into places like no one else is allowed and recording all of it. So he went to the Kodak factory and looked specifically at their filmmaking process. And I just think it is just so cool. I mean, he's really down in the factory where they are stretching.
And this is
film.
Kodak now.
This is
right?
Kodak. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
And he just explains the whole process. It is just really, really some cool stuff. So if you're into film and want to see a little bit of the behind the scenes, he has a great video on it, Smarter Every Day, if you want to check that out. Okay, third gadget.
Great to know. Okay, third gadget. Let's go to Disneyland Kitchen.
Ooh.
Welcome to the Disneyland Test Kitchen. We're going to make an egg McMuffin kind of sandwich, okay? Oh, wait, my chef's hat. Hang on. I am nothing without my chef's hat. Okay. This has been around a while, but the other day I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go buy one. Why not? Because I'm thinking about back to school and a way to get the kids off in the morning with a good breakfast. I don't know how good it is, but it's a breakfast, okay? So, bum-bum. Okay.
The great unboxing experience.
That's okay, because it's in the box sideways.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something about the boxing. It's very interesting.
I saw it a while back at a trade show, and this is the second version, which has also been around a while. The second version has a built-in timer. The first one you had to time it out yourself. So the first thing we see is many appliances these days have really short cords because they expect now that you have one of those kitchens where there are outlets every 4 inches, okay?
Not in New York.
Not in New York City. There's an outlet every 4 feet, every 4 blocks more likely. So power goes on and the unit is not ready until the green light lights, all right? But in the meantime, we will build our sandwich. And we're just going to use the quick guide. Lightly spray rings with non-stick cooking spray. Okay, what do we have? WD-40. Oh, no, Pam. Okay, Pam. Trust me, if I was alone, I'd probably try WD-40. What the heck? I mean,
Gasoline works very good.
Okay, so now we did that. Place bottom half of bread, English muffin, bagel, or biscuit onto the bottom plate. Okay, there's the Pam in there. Oh, we did that. Top bread with ingredients, all right, such as meats, vegetables, cheese. Okay, cheese.
Now, when they say meat, it should be pretty cooked meat.
I think
right, like deli meat.
Yeah,
people throw
exactly.
bacon on it, but we're going to just use bacon bits, okay?
I watched a video where someone actually fried their bacon first. But
lower
bacon,
the cooking ring. Bonk. Okay, done. Wow. Now.
This is kind of the fun thing. You add egg to the top.
Oh, okay. Oh,
it's not going to leak through? I think it would leak.
Well, you'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I guess if you were really good at this, you wouldn't even have to use a bowl. You could just do it in that thing. And I believe it works better if the egg yolk is at least broken.
They do say break the yolk.
Scramble it a bit. Green light just came on. And also, I realize now why I only paid $25. This is the one without the timer, okay? So we're going to have to time it ourselves to do 5 minutes. All right, so now you put the egg in it, all right? And then
a touch.
I guess it does cook, so I guess it coagulates.
Drop this on top.
As it cooks? Ooh.
And then drop this down.
Oh.
And then we have to start our own timer for 5 minutes. The green light went out, so maybe it times itself. I don't know. So now I believe you have to remove this plate, okay?
Oh, wow.
So this is going to drop that down on the other thing. And then, all right, now
How do you
open it and, oh, you know what? It's great. It is warm, so I don't have an oven mitt, and I don't want it to slide back against the mirror. So I'm going to open it.
Aw.
Oh,
It looks good so far.
You know what? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, let's have a plate. Okay, and see what we
Now, I
made.
actually did this wrong because I watched the video later.
Okay.
I should have lifted up the bottom
This is
thing,
kind of fun.
too.
I see.
I think kids will
And I
really
could
love
have
this.
Especially the
split it
kid who's
right
waiting
onto
for
the
his
plate.
sandwich.
Yeah. Especially this child. It's going to be too hot to eat, I think.
Oh.
But
That looks professional. That looks like...
It was great.
who could have a piece of bacon?
Wait a second.
We have
Yeah,
our
a little piece
second
of bacon. Let me
test,
see.
kitchen
Right.
tester person.
Was that the kid who was waiting for it?
Bacon's okay. Okay.
Bacon, okay,
Chef
bacon.
approved. Hang on. I think maybe this is going to be
Gosh,
enough for me to
cheese, bacon, egg.
where my live.
Yes.
Actually, this is very good. Wow.
Who knew?
I guess we have dinner.
And breakfast.
Yeah, that is really, I like it a lot. And it turns out it's very funny. If you go to the Amazon page, today is Prime Day, and it happens to be on Prime today for $22.
Look at that. Wow.
Now, it's funny. I can't find the one with the timer. There is one with a timer. Now, if you have a lot of kids, if you scroll down toward the bottom, they make a double version of this.
Oh, there it is.
So that you can make two at one time. There it is. And that one has a timer built in.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
So,
Huh.
yeah, it seemed like such a gimmick, but it works really well.
Do you
And
think
look at
that hotels just have a ton of these in the back?
Maybe.
This is what everyone's getting?
Yeah, the double one has 20,000 reviews.
Wow.
The single one, I believe, has like 32,000 reviews.
Holy cow.
So yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah, Amazon's choice for... Oh, I really wanted to see what it labeled it as. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, it doesn't. For Sandwich M ... I love that category, Sandwich M. Ellipsis.
It's Sandwich
favorite.
Machine, I think it
Yeah.
is what it is. Yeah, 29,000 reviews.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Does anyone in the,
I
this
know.
seems like something that someone in the chat would own. Well, you know, does anyone in the
Yes.
chat say if they've had one?
Yeah.
Before?
And the funny thing is, I thought, I know a lot of people at Hamilton Beach, and I thought, what if they send me one and I hate it? I'm going to review it. I'd rather review and hate it, and maybe they don't know about it because
Right.
I bought
Just buy
it.
it myself so they don't know.
But I like it a lot. I think it's great.
Yeah, that's great. The Hamilton Beach Breakfast Sandwich Maker.
Sandwich maker. Oh, and the interesting thing about packaging, I was wondering, why is this not in a box? It just was in a cardboard box. You open the cardboard box, and it's there. And I was reading through reviews, and someone said, why does one model have a long number, and then one model has a long number dash
oh my
A?
Gosh.
And someone said, it's the way it's packaged.
Yeah.
If it's just a number, it comes in a picture box from Hamilton Beach. If it has the dash A, it's packaged directly for Amazon.
Do you know what this is also effective at doing?
What?
Stopping price match. So the Amazon
that's
version
interesting.
has the dash A, which is not the retail version, not the retail serial number.
Yes.
So if you try to price match to Amazon, if the employee you get is very eagle-eyed, they'll say, "Oh, the serial numbers don't match up. Sorry, I can't price match this." which has happened on a few gadgets.
Yes, I know.
I've bought.
I
guess it makes sense. It's expensive to package it in colorful packaging with a window to the product and stuff. And so sell it cheaper on Amazon, but also change that number.
Absolutely. Also, a long time ago, there was a book called The Great Discount Delusion, I think it was called.
Oh.
And
sounds like something I'd like to read.
Yeah. And it was, back then there was a chain of stores, I don't know if it was local and national, called Corvette, EJ Corvette. And they sold a ton of stuff. There was always lines around the block. But what they did, and I believe Walmart does this too, they did it with Mad Magazine. They say, we want this product, but it has to sell for no more than this price.
Right.
Well, in this Great Discount Delusion book, the guy said, like Corvette would go to General Electric and say, we want that microwave. It has to be no more than $49. So they say, okay, we'll take out the light, the interior light. We'll take out the trim, and we'll give it a totally different serial number. So like you said, so it can't be price matched.
Right.
So sometimes when you get a thing at a discount, it could be that it doesn't have all the parts or all the features that other units have.
Yeah.
But,
and that's also how you get sometimes, there's like a button that doesn't do anything.
Yes.
It's a lot cheaper. Keep the same mold, keep everything on the production line the same, just don't install the button behind that little panel.
Yes.
And
my phone. My LG G8 was on sale on Amazon, and since Dennis knows this phone, he doesn't like to learn anything new. I thought, I'm just going to buy another LG G8 because if anything happens to this, the camera and everything will be the same. Except I didn't realize it was the Amazon version, and they disconnected the Google button. On the one I got directly from Verizon, I push it and can go right into giving a command. But you can't on the Amazon version.
That is so funny.
But they left a button.
That happens all the time in cars too. I had an aux button. It didn't go anywhere. I have aux plug on the integrated system. That's funny. Okay, well, I guess let's jump into some crappiness with Chad's Crappy Corner.
You don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it?
Okie dokie, I recorded this gadget earlier, and there's a little bit of a what the heck is it inside, so I'm not going to show it until
very good.
After the video. So here we go. Okay, we are back with our second of the under $20 gadgets, and I have a little bit of a what the heck is it? This is the gadget, the whole gadget. It comes with some accessories. Here they are. 5 different rings. What on earth would this do?
Boy.
I'm gonna give you 5, 4, 3, 2.
I originally thought it was a screw bottle cap.
This is a book holder. And I have 2 of my favorite books here. I have Dickie D's Mad Memories, a memoir by Dickie D, Good Days and Mad. And then I just have the Golden Compass here because I wanted to show it off on a hardcover book. So here's how this works. These are thumb sizers. So you can choose the correct size for your thumb. That one feels about right. Then you take this, slide it into the gadget, like so, and now you can stick your thumb in it. Still, I bet you're still a little bit confused. This is to hold open a book one-handed.
Oh,
so
how
the device will keep both sides of the page open, and therefore you don't have to use 2 hands when holding a book. Now, this works really, really well on a hardback book like this one right here, but I suspect it's not going to work. And this one is a very, square book, so so not as needed. Even without the gadget, it kind of just stays folded open. But if you're someone who reads a lot and you're looking for a better way to hold open your book, I mean, you would have to read an awful lot for you to be able to like need this. But it is inexpensive, under $20. I could see a small upgrade. What if there was an LED light in there and it could like light up the pages?
Oh yeah.
Maybe this is our next Kickstarter campaign, Dickie D. So back to you guys in the studio. Oh, sorry. This is the box that came in. I wanted to take it out of the box for the what the heck is it? So it comes in this cute little box from Amazon. Back to you guys.
Wow.
So there you go.
I never would have guessed that. Never. That's great.
It's pretty hard to guess. And I guess it's mostly, to make sure the page doesn't go flying everywhere. Because even on a hardcover, it's not that hard to keep open. There's a lot of competition in this space on Amazon. Yeah, there's a lot of these. And also, I apologize, I somehow got onto SpanishAmazon.com, and I can't get off of it. I've been trying the entire video. I was trying to figure out how to change my language back to English. But here you go. You can see that it's $10 US. And yeah, there's a ton of these types of gadgets. Some are...
well, you need it if the book you have is in Spanish. It's perfect.
Exactly. I like this one because it came with the thumb rings. That was kind of the one
clever. It's
differentiator compared to all the others that I was seeing. But there you go. So it keeps your pages from flopping around. Easily do it one-handed. This person is proposing with it to his girlfriend. A unique gift.
He said, it's a ring. And
it's a ring. Said,
oh my God, this is it.
It'll definitely fit your finger, no matter the size. So yeah, there you go. $11 on Amazon. And excuse me while I try to figure out how to get out of Spanish Amazon. I don't know how to do it. I've taken one too many Duolingo classes, and now it thinks that I can just read Spanish. So yeah, Scooter X is saying AliExpress is filled with different types of page holders, some filled with dried flowers.
Oh my gosh.
And it's definitely something I noticed. It seems like they're very customized for the person. Okay,
also, Martron said the Great Discount Delusion book is still on Amazon.
Oh.
Got to be old. Maybe it's a newer version.
Ooh. The Great Discount.
Yeah, you could use your page holder if you end up buying it.
Exactly. I'm looking at it now. It's still in Spanish. If you want to buy Libro de Belioso, you can get that one. That is so funny. Yeah, that looks.
Looks Steve D. Chad, on the Amazon homepage, go to the hamburger top left.
Okay, here we go.
And click on all.
It's in Spanish. Oh, here we are. Wait. Estidos Unidos? No, I probably don't want Espanol. I probably want English. There we go. Ah, it's back. Thank you.
Steve D, thank you. Our chat room is great.
I am learning Spanish, but I'm not ready to jump in on Amazon quite yet. We're going to do things a little differently today. We're going to switch it up with the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
And our email is from Ted Lickey, Litke. He says, I love your gadget reviews. Most make me laugh, but I have bought a few. Ooh. I found this in an email, and I immediately thought of you. Have you ever seen an electric squeegee? Oh. And he sent a link.
Uh-oh, here, one second. I need to grab that link. I've never...
Oh, okay, very good.
Grab that. An electric squeegee. As I'm grabbing the link, I'm trying to imagine what could be... what could be electric about it? What on earth? I don't see the link. I'm not sure if it came to me.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. You know what? That's okay.
But
It's a
can I?
picture
Do you
of-
think I can just search electric
Yeah,
squeegee?
electric squeegee. The one he had was $59, $59.99. See if anything comes up. Oh, you can actually do it during the warehouse video, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because he said, "Did you ever hear of an electric squeegee?" And I said, "Let's go back to the warehouse to
You have. Okay. Well, we got
2014.
Run the warehouse video. Here we go.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Horn. Okay, now that we're in the warehouse, let's play this video.
Dickie Bartolo, man's made us try to end the Giz Wiz, another one-take theater here on Twit. What the heck is it? Okay, I'll tell you. I'll read it to you. This is the world's first lithium-ion cordless window and flat surface vac.
Wow.
The Karcher WV50 Power Squeegee saves time, labor, and mess. Spray on your favorite cleaning solution, turn the vacuum on, run the blades along the surface. It's just that easy. Okay, so let's see. My favorite is, I guess, Windex. I was using the knockoff brand Windex, but I ended up going back to Windex. Okay, so I've never used it before. So how hard can this be? Spray your favorite cleanser.
Your neighbors will thank you too.
All right.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
all right, that's good. And then turn it on. Oh, and then run from top to bottom. Oh, wow.
So it's sucking up the
It's
water?
sucking up the, yes.
You know what? This is pretty neat. Wow. You know what? I like that. So this is the deal. I'll come out and talk to you. Actually, so the water it collects, there's just a tiny bit in there. So the water it collects goes into this storage tank. When it gets up to there, you pop that out, bring it over the sink, empty it out. But the object is, as you can see, there is you don't need paper towels, you don't need anything. And it's a little dirty on this side, but that side came out really nice. The company is Karcher, okay? I'm saying Karcher because it's spelled like Archer with a K in front of it. And this guy weighs just 10 ounces. And this by itself, the list price is $79.99, but the unit itself, I saw on Amazon for $52 and Amazon Prime. You get the unit, the 12-volt charger, and the instructions. However, if you want to go further,
now,
they make...
It turns out that I sent you a link to Amazon. Do you have that one?
I haven't seen it yet, but I think I found everything. So here's one that's very similar.
Oh my goodness!
This looks like the one you had. I was watching the video and looking, but here's what's funny. If I go back to my search results, this brand looks familiar.
That is the brand. That is it.
Karcher's still making it. Now you had the WV50, you said. This is the one.
So, it looks slightly different because mine is the something 50.
Yeah.
It looks like they might have made it small, but no price, right?
Yeah, there's no price. It looks like, window vac. Let's see if there's maybe a brand new product out. Whoa.
Yeah, evidently you can no longer buy the cleaner itself. You have to buy a kit that includes it.
I think
which
this
is
must
expensive.
be like the used price or something. This is not. Yeah, where is this? New from, someone's selling this for $144.
Well, it comes with
right.
a little vacuum cleaner, too. I'm not quite sure what the little vacuum cleaner does.
Huh. Interesting. This brand, luckily, looks like it's been around.
And I also sent you an email with...
you did? Oh, I sent another here. Let me go grab that.
With Ted's link to it. Boy,
so
what is going on with Target? It's $129 at Target.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they moved into the millionaire market, you know?
Maybe. And more. It looks like more. There's the one that Ted sent us.
Yeah.
They all look kind of similar.
They do.
Well, although the unit I had looked a little more robust than this.
Yeah. I think that the original one I found, where was that? Oh my gosh, I have too many tabs open. That one looked pretty good too.
Yeah, the second one that you showed.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Ted's.
Not Ted's. Sorry, Ted. Yeah. Not to, rain on your parade, but
Ted, you got us on this whole jag, so that's
right.
good.
Oh man, I have a lot of tabs open. I literally cannot find it. Here we are. The Big Boss. The Big Boss window squeegee vacuum. This one seems like the best option. Not very good reviews.
No, it didn't.
This product is not good.
Whoa.
Battery. Here's the thing, is yours, you said it was a lithium ion. That's like some fancy battery technology.
Yeah, and also that company produces a lot of heavy-duty cleaning equipment.
Yeah. This is interesting. They're calling out the competition here.
Yeah, I see that.
Interesting. Huh. Well, that's a whole product category. I had...
Exactly. So, Ted, we have heard of the category, but we didn't know about that particular one. So thank you.
Now, for those who are just thinking, gosh, I need an electric squeegee, you got your resources covered.
Exactly. And now, if you want to make a video, all right, we still have one from Jeff and Adam, but we're always looking for more videos, okay? Anything to do with a gadget. Old gadget, new gadget, gadget you love, gadget you hate. Make a little video, horizontal format. Just make sure we can see the gadget, hear you. You can be in it if you want, but if you're shy, just show the gadget and talk about it. And up on YouTube, upload it, and there's a drop-down menu. Click Unlisted, and then only people with the URL will be able to see it, okay? Don't click private. We had a video a couple of weeks ago that I went to view it, and it said private. So private, only you can see it. Unlisted, you and people you send the URL can see it, and send that to us, okay? Mail@gizwiz.tv. Mail@gizwiz.tv. If we show you a video, as we say, we show 99% of them. You'll get the current issue of Mad Magazine autographed to you, and you'll get fame and almost no fortune from having it shown on this show.
You might be able to turn those Mad Magazines into something later. That could
later,
be
yeah, exactly.
It's your investment in fortune. We already did the letter, so we're going straight to thank you to our patrons. So much for supporting our show. It's been a crazy schedule this last few weeks. Thank you for sticking with us. If you want to support the show, please head on over to patreon.com/GizWiz, and that is where you can support our show. If you want to give via PayPal, you can head on over to gizwiz.tv. There you can click on the Patreon tab, and there will be a PayPal link there. Speaking of gizwiz.tv, that's where you can watch the show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. If we have a schedule change, it'll be at the top of the website there. Join the chat room and chat along with everybody there. Fantastic group of folks. And we thank them for being with us on these weird schedule changes. And you can also subscribe to the show on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere where podcasts are found. Head on over to gizwiz.biz. It's Sticky D's website where he writes up articles about all of the gadgets that we cover on the show. So if you're ever looking for a link to anything that we talked about, gizwiz.biz is the place to do it. While you're there, play What the Heck Is It? The original. We love to parody What the Heck Is It? This is the game of What the Heck Is It? The real one. And this is the gadget you're trying to figure out what the heck it is. This is obvious to me. Whenever mermaids need new batteries, you send this gadget down to them, keeps them nice and fresh. You got some hooks there for them to hook it while they're swimming along. If you think you know what this is, get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. 6 Mad Magazines for correct answers, 12 Mad Magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, or interesting answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. That about wraps it up for our show. So we'll see you next week.
I'll be here.